Hey, I'm Dr. Chris Greer, and did you know that there are specific things you can be doing in your lifestyle right now to make you protected against coronavirus and other sorts of infections? That is absolutely true, and the good news about that is you have the control. You have the control to choose these things right now. As soon as you're done listening to this video, you can start doing these things. Now, what are they? Let's think back to our fundamentals. Our fundamentals are sleeping well, moving well, eating well, breathing well, and focusing on what you want to focus on. Those 5 things will help you get through this. Now, if your goal is to be a vibrant, robust, healthy individual so that when things like the coronavirus show up, you're ready to take them down, these are the things you need to do. Real quickly, sleeping. We absolutely need our sleep. Yes, some people think, oh, I just do fine with 5 hours of sleep or less. You know what? You're probably wrong. Only 1 in 12,000 people actually do well on low sleep. If you're the rest of those 12,000 people, you might think you do, but you're not, and it's harming your immune system. I will guarantee it based on what the research shows right now. So sleeping well is key. A great book on that is Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. Check that out. It has all sorts of information about why sleep is important and what we can do to get better sleep. All right, then we gotta move, right? Move is a key fundamental. We have to be doing things on a daily basis that get our heart pumping, that get our lungs pumping, that get us sweating, that increase our core temperature, and that allow us to move our body through full range of motion, which helps get the toxins out, and it primes our immune system to be ready for threat. We have to move like human beings, and in our culture, we're not doing that. So that is a protective factor, is moving your body like a human being. Okay, so we've done sleep, we've done move, now we move to eat. What are human beings designed to eat so that they're the strongest, healthiest versions of human beings possible? Here's what it is. We're designed to eat a ton of plant materials because they don't run away, right? They never have run away. So a ton of plant materials and well-raised animal products. That's what we're designed to eat. None of that comes in a can, by the way. None of that comes in a box, except maybe if you're looking at like sardines, which is still a single ingredient food, right? You have to look at it as, am I eating real food or am I eating factory food? Okay, so make sure that with the diet side of things, you're eating real food and you're eating single ingredient food. So lots of plant materials and well-raised animal sources. The other thing that's important for us to do there is making sure that we're topping up our nutrients by having good supplementation. Vitamin D, for instance, doesn't come in great quantities from our food. It does come from the sun. However, there are real specific ways that we make it from the sun, and I will tell you, the American lifestyle does not support those things. So supplementing with vitamin D, having enough fish oil or omega-3 fats and vitamin C, those 3 things have been shown to decrease, in a study group, decrease the likelihood of getting symptoms from a virus by 72%. All right, so those 3 things alone. Now let's move from the eating to the breathing. How do we need to breathe? Well, we actually need to breathe less. Yes, we actually need to breathe less. What we do in our culture is oftentimes we breathe rapidly and shallowly. That doesn't let us use much of our lungs. It kind of shuts down lung capacity in the nether regions of our lungs, so to speak. What we need to do is breathe deeply but lightly. So we need to breathe ideally through the nose, both in and out. We need to fill up those lungs, let it hang out in there for a second, and then breathe out. A nice slow pace of breathing. You can do exercises to do this, of course, and the more you do that, the more likely you are to start implementing that type of breathing, that style of breathing, without having to think about it. Check out Patrick McKeown's book, The Oxygen Advantage, for more on that. That's the breathing one. Then there's the focus one. In the focus one, in order to do this in a way that's super healthful for a human being, we need to know that what we're designed to do is to focus on the task at hand singularly and then move to the next thing. Is that what we do in our culture? No, we are bombarded by inputs, constant inputs. So check out, again, great book, Digital Minimalism. Check that book out for decreasing our inputs and making sure that when you are using digital stimulus, that it is serving you, not harming you in any way. So it's either making you better or it's not. And hopefully you're finding this video as a source of something that makes you better, even though you're consuming it digitally. That's the sort of thing that I'm talking about. So digital distraction and digital inputs are one of the key things that keep our focus gone right now as human beings, and we need to make sure that we're limiting those things and that we're focusing on what we want to be focusing on single-mindedly and not constantly just blown up by news and social media and what all our friends are saying about the news and social media. You know, we have to think about that from our focus fundamental standpoint. Those are the things that you can do in your lifestyle to be protective against things like coronavirus and other viruses and immune system challenges. That's the sort of stuff that you have control of, that you can start moving towards right now. And that to me is exciting. If, of course, you want to know any more about how you're doing in your lifestyle, if you want us to assess that, or if you just want to talk about something in more detail, I'm always happy to do complimentary 10-minute consultations with folks. Please call us, get that set up. I would be happy to talk with you. I'm Dr. Chris Greer, Bright Futures Chiropractic. Enjoy your day.